Shamrock Sadie of the Doily Gang. In this video, I'm going to show you how to grab your shotgun shells from your shotgun belt. Now, my entire holster system is made by Mernicle holsters. The holsters themselves, the belt, the shotgun, and of course, the lipstick holster. Here, I have a single-looped shotgun belt. This is the preferred belt used for the pump shotgun. This is the double-looped shotgun belt, and that's the preferred belt for the side-by-side and the lever action shotgun. Before I show you how to grab your shells, you need to know the SAS rule for where your ammunition belt must be worn. Ammunition belts must be worn so all ammo is positioned at or below the belly button. So let's take a look at the double-looped shotgun belt. Now you'll notice there are 2 shells per large loop, and there's a space between each set of shells. That helps you not knock the next shell off like you could do with a single loop belt. So let me show you how to load your shotgun, not how the technique for loading your shotgun and emptying and whatever, but how to grab your shells for loading your shotgun. So one technique is just to simply grab your shells like this, like just a firm grip, and then load them in this way. But what you could do, what could happen, is you're loading and your thumb gets stuck between the barrel and the standing breech. How do you minimize the risk of doing that? Here's another technique. You put your thumb behind your shells, your pointer finger on top, and your middle finger on the outside of the shell, so it looks just like this. So what you're going to do is rock them out and then rock them in. Another technique for loading your side-by-side shotgun is from the side. So you can pluck from here or pluck from the back. So basically I'll pluck from here and then I'll load this way. So let's take a look at the pump shotgun with the double loop system. So there's different kinds of techniques. Here you can come down on the shells like this and load one at a time, like that. Or you can come across this way, grab 2 and load it in there. And you could also try to pinch it, but the single loop system is better for grabbing 3 or 4 shells in one hand to load your pump shotgun. Let's talk about the single loop system. As you see, there's 1 small loop for each shell, as opposed to the double loop system where you could put 2 shells in 1 large loop. When I use my single loop shotgun belt, I push the shotgun shells down when I'm picking up brass and moving around the range. When I go to shoot, I lift them up just a little bit, and it makes it easier for them to pop out. Now with the side-by-side and using the single loop system, same techniques as you would use with the double looped shotgun belt. So over the top, just like this, or putting your thumb behind the shells, pointer finger on top, and middle finger just in front. Rock them out, and then rock them in. If you can load over the top with your pump shotgun, then with the single loop system, it makes it easier to grab how many ever you want to. So if I want to grab 2, I'm going to load 1 each time, and then the next one. You can load 3 or 4. So if you want to load 3, your hands are small and you need to pinch the 4th one, just this single loop system makes it easier for you to crush them into each other, and then take that middle finger, your thumb, and pinch that 4th one, and then go over the top. So I'll show you that again. So basically what you're doing is you're collapsing them against each other, and that's what's good about this single loop system, so you can crunch them together. Now you can do it with a double loop system, it just makes it easier to do with the single loop system. So you're pushing them in, all 3, and you're pinching the top. Then you go over the top of 4. Another way to grab your shells for the pump shotgun is to turn your belt over so slightly so you can come down on 2 shells. So basically I'm going to come down on 2 shells, load the shotgun. So what I'm doing is I'm grabbing from the side. You notice I'm sort of pinching it between my thumb and my pointer finger and my ring finger. What I'm doing is I'm going to push that front shell with my pointer finger down and let it slide into the carrier. I'm going to take the next one, do the same thing. I'm twisting it and pushing with my pointer finger, and then I'm loading it that way. You can also load this pump shotgun by grabbing 2 here and 2 here. How do you do that? Well, you leave a space between the last 2 shells. So when you're approaching the gun, this is a good way to get 2 in this hand and 2 in this hand. So I'm grabbing 2 like I would normally do going over the top. And at the same time, I'm grabbing the 2 over here. I'm putting my ring finger in between the 2 shells. There's enough space for that. And I'm pinching it between my middle finger and my pinky, just like this. And like I showed you before, I'm taking my thumb this time and I'm spinning it around and then sliding in, spinning it around and sliding it in. So it would look like this. Pinch 2, grab 2, and I go over the top, like this, well, like that. And then I'm sliding this forward, and I'm taking this and I'm sliding that one forward. So those are techniques you can use with your double loop shotgun belt or your single loop belt. But of course, it takes practice, practice, practice on knowing which one works best for you. And if you're looking for leather gear, go to the Mernicle Holsters website, their Facebook page, or see them on the range. They'll help you with all your leather gear needs.